Lots and lots of shit to talk about. Yeah, not here on this page though, but anyways, first of all, remember all those people who got Xbox One so they could play that Killer Instinct game that they said was the greatest thing on Xbox, and it was their really own, and for some, it was really their own sole reason for getting it. Yeah, Microsoft has just decided to spit in your face and tell you to go fuck off. To everyone who got Xbox Ones to play Killer Instinct because, they wanted their childhood back, you have my sympathies. Seriously, you have my sympathies. This is an utter fuck you. The worst fuck you I've ever seen in my life. Microsoft just told their entire base of Xbox fans who got their console for Killer Instinct to just fuck off and go away. And by the way, the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War, which is just the first Gears of War game, is also coming to PC. Which rumors are, if are to be right, we're probably not gonna. We're probably seeing an announcement of Gears of War 4 for the PC. 4. This is not good. This is really not good. I know that Sony has a lot of PC slash PS4 or console exclusive games out there, but it's a little different there. And they didn't just make half their exclusives just go straight to PC like Microsoft. I mean, this is actually the last of the exclusives, except for Sunset Overdrive, which I'm pretty much going to predict. I think we're going to see that. I think that went to PC. They didn't, but who cares? Nobody really cared for Sunset Overdrive. People just stopped giving a shit about that after a while. This is just, and not only that, like some of most of the PS4 exclusives that were made in house. This is a Xbox exclusive that was made in house and just totally in a fuck you mood. Oh yeah, and Fallout gave their reasons why they're not going to put mods on PS4 over Xbox One. In my opinion, it's fucking stupid. Look, and I've been trying to say this the best way I possibly can, and most people don't understand. You can even check my past videos, and they just don't understand. EA usually goes on PC side half the times, and when that fails, they go straight to console. Activision and Ubisoft are big console supporters. Bethesda has always been Microsoft fanboys. And what they say here, in my opinion, they basically try to cover up their fanboyism for Microsoft as their pathetic excuse to why they couldn't put mods on PS4. Now, I don't care if the mods come to the PS4 or not version or not. What I really care about is if this version of Fallout, or well, any games from Bethesda, is going to actually work on a PlayStation. Even though PlayStation goes like, I don't understand. Their games work just fine. I mean, yeah, the dragon was flying backwards, and there were heavy glitches in Elder Scrolls, and in just about every other Bethesda game there was bugs. But I don't understand. PlayStation is superior. Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, if you don't know me, I pretty much rag on the PlayStation 3 for being an utter piece of shit. Not the PlayStation 4, because the PlayStation 4 is actually well put together console. The PlayStation 3, bullet to the fucking head. But Bethesda has always had love for Microsoft, and if I remember, they've even badmouthed everybody a who's not Microsoft. I mean, they badmouthed Apple a few times, badmouthed Android a few times, or Google, and I know that they're probably one of the only companies still left that supports Windows phones. And most of you don't know, a Windows phone is a dead phone that nobody even buys anymore, and half the developers have pretty much walked away from that thing, from that train wreck. But to add into Microsoft's genius capping, as you know, they bought this Rise of the Tomb Raider, which, yeah, this is the Wikipedia page. And if you can see here, I'm just going to highlight it, and I know you people will probably put it in full screen to see it, or higher resolution, or whatever. But as you can see, Rise of the Tomb Raider is coming out November 10th, 2015. Fallout 4, November 10th, 2015. Exact same day and exact same month. I know that some people were trying to tell me that uh, Witcher 3 and the new expansion pack to Destiny came out, and nobody would get up there and say, Destiny sucks, I don't like it. I mean, Destiny was a horrible game. Because I don't like it, it didn't sell well because they listen to me only. Yeah, no, they don't. Destiny's actually a high selling game. But here's the thing, the expansion pack Houses of Wolves shit didn't add very much. It was very easy and very fast to play through and pretty much beat the House of Wolves DLC. These are two very long and very going to be long played games. It's going to take a while. And to make matters worse, not a lot of people were happy with Tomb Raider when they saw it up there in the showroom. And it kind of didn't do so well with the critics. I mean, Microsoft paid a lot of money to make sure this was a console exclusive. And of course, Fallout 4 is going to more consoles than with Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. And by the way, Rise of the Tomb Raider will go to PS4 at an undisclosed date. It's just Microsoft, you took that big pile of money, and that one guy was right. You basically poured gasoline on it, and then you just torched it for no fucking reason. And then you basically told your original Xbox boys to go fuck themselves. But you know what? You guys got your backwards compatibility. Yeah, you got that working for you. By the way, your backwards compatibility is only going to work for a certain amount of games, like about 20 of them. And they're going to try to maybe get more on there. But listening to those wonderful people known as the idiot group saying, well, Microsoft now is allowing me to use my entire library to play all those backwards compatible games. Not anymore. Not, you know what? 20 games? That's only a fraction of what you got. That's a fraction of your library of your Xbox 360 games that are going to be used. Here's something even more funnier. The Wii U is more backwards compatible than the fucking Xbox One is right now. Because you can use all the Wii's games on the Wii U. What a shocker, I know. And then there's that HoloLens crap. Oh, that HoloLens. It's basically Nintendo. Remember when the Nintendo 3DS came out? They had those AR cards on there. It's basically the same fucking shit. I mean, there's going to be a camera on there and a small flash hard drive with all these pre-written programs for virtual realities and tables and scanned surfaces and all that. And here's Microsoft saying, well, we got this technology to work. all it is just the VR version of that same bullshit technology that Nintendo put on their 3DS. Well, I mean, it was nice. I mean, you can move the card around, and the figures would move around with the card, and you can move it kind of sideways, and you'd see it bend. Of course, if you went too far, it would disappear. Enjoy your VR altered reality. Yeah, bullshit. Which basically is the same fucking technology that Nintendo already used. But congratulations. You assholes were fucking applauding the hell out of when the only thing Microsoft's got is that stupid. I mean, not stupid. I mean, is that one cup game, which I'm already going to predict that eventually it's going to come to PS4 or even 5. Because I don't think Microsoft's going to stick around much longer. And don't. And yes, uh, Halo 5 was nice. But A, we already knew they were going to show Halo 5. And B, Halo 5 is all they got. If Gears of War 4, if the next Gears of War is going to come to PC, Halo's just it. That's all they're going to have. That's bad. That's really fucked up, too. And yes, I know Nintendo fucked up on their conference. They fucked up pretty badly. But they did. But in my opinion, I think Microsoft did the worst. Way worse. And Tomb Raider, and we already knew that Tomb Raider and Forza was going to be shown at E3. And by the way, Forza's probably going to go to PC as well. And they're milking that franchise so much badly to death that it's becoming even worse than Assassin's Creed. I'm not joking. Microsoft just doesn't care about Forza anymore. I think Forza was this really great racing game that a lot of people really loved, but now it's just a cow being dried out of every last bit of drop and wishing to be killed. And and as for Quantum Break, uh, slideshow, whatever, that one by Platinum Games, which by the way, Platinum Games helped made the new Star Fox game, just to let you know. And Crackdown 3. We know that all three of those games were removed from E3, and Crackdown has been removed from, well, everything else. While the new whatever that one from Platinum Games and Crackdown 3 have been moved to Gamescom. I'm with the majority of people that I think Quantum Break is probably going to be canned. We're not going to see it. It's going to become vaporware. See ya.